Hey everybody, welcome to a
You guys have music in my voice? This song's hot. Assuming that doesn't work. Yeah. Streamlabs is supposed to work, but how to get it here and listening, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. This is Scandroid Neo Tokyo. Dance with the Dead remix. Yeah, no kidding, Sylvia. How do you think I feel? Like, everything's weird! So apparently you can go and just create a brand account under whatever name you want it to be rather than having to use your real one. It's gonna take a minute for everybody to get used to things. Everything is weird! Thanks for coming by, introvert. I want the music too loud. Like this isn't like, you know, background music. This is jamming music, and we'll settle it down here in a minute. Hi, Virgil. It's me, Zine. Hi, Rabbit's Fun World. Nobody realizes I have a YouTube. I understand. I've had a YouTube for quite some while. No, but we've never streamed to it. This is our very first time. Are you planning to move to YouTube? We're exploring our options, Angela. Basically, you know, to bring it back to what I've been saying on Twitter and what we've been talking about on Twitch. Twitch literally is doing everything it can, basically, to push everyone away. I don't know what or why they've decided to take the routes and courses that they have, but Twitch is just doing everything they can to alienate us. And so I honestly, a week ago, would have never even considered the thought of moving and you know, leaving Twitch. I love Twitch as a platform. I love all of that, but they're just making it so hard to stay and to care about them. Sad to hear his platform isn't working. I'm so happy he's here on YouTube. I mean, like, we'll see. I'm not committed to anything. I'm just I'm just trying to figure out what and how we're gonna do this, right? Like, what makes sense, what doesn't, and it's weird, you know. Some actual quality content. No, you're in a zine stream. There's no quality content here. But what's up, Aggressive Pair? How you doing? I read it the first few times. Thing 3000. Thank you. But Doc with the super chat, the $10 tip. Thank you so much for that, Doc. I appreciate it. Anyway, so while we test this out and kind of experiment a little, I've just figured we'd fire up some New World, which I have been playing on my own. And mostly this is just going to be like background, and we're just going to be chatting, kind of talking about state of Twitch and where things are and life in the big city. And, you know, just kind of go from there. Am I gonna play alone or something? My title in the game literally, or my character title is usually plays alone. I met up with Ico once during one of the games, but that's it. So, Ethan, thank you for the $4.99 shiny button. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and put you in timeout for a little bit. You know, have a good time. What's up, Spiky? Soft Lemur, good to see you. Cube UHC Season 20. Is that the one where I just got blown up instantly? I have it somewhere. Doesn't mean I'm going to show anyone it. Okay. New World's been interesting because I've enjoyed it, but it doesn't, like, it hasn't made me want to, like, get involved in the story at all or anything, like, really. All I do is just trade skills. It's literally just trade skills. And I don't know, like, normally I, like to play and get a little bit more invested, but I've been having fun just building up my mining, building up my stuff. Because 789. Why 789? Eat 3 squared meals. Oh, okay, I got you. Kamiki, thank you so much. Okay, so that's neat. I at least have you guys showing up in my activity for Streamlabs. So we don't have the bot, but we do have notifications where I can see the super chats and stuff. Are you not bound by Twitch exclusivity? So the Twitch exclusivity basically it covers content that you create that can't be re-uploaded to Twitch within 24 or to YouTube or any other streaming platform within 24 hours. So they basically have exclusive access to content you create for 24 hours that's broadcast on their system. But as far as everyone and experience is shown, it's not like the everything. So the bot is working? Nice. So at any rate, Kamiki, thank you for another $5. I appreciate it. And the Hiya Fox thing. Where am I? Can I just say that the New World map sucks? Like, the fact that it's actually, like, the map that you have to care about is this light golden or taupe and not all the bright colors. Like, that's your that's your landscape. You actually need to pay attention to the... It's stupid. But yeah, basically, the way that it's all going right now is YouTube, from what I can tell, the live is not as... The interface-wise, it's not as nice for you guys, which kind of sucks. But there's workarounds for a lot of it. But technology-wise, it makes a ton... like, YouTube destroys Twitch on the technology side because, like... Say you come to stream a little bit late, you're here 30 minutes late, you can actually start the stream at the beginning and put it into 1.5 speed or whatever, and then eventually you'll catch up to live and just start watching live all automatically. It doesn't have the as big of a separation between VODs and live, like it's all basically the same thing to Twitch. Or God, this is going to take so much getting used to for me. To YouTube. Whew. And then the other kind of bits that are out there is, like I can stream at a much higher quality. I'm streaming it and transcoding is just a thing that just works. Not a ton of work or effort for you guys. It just kind of figures out what the best way to go about stuff. So, and so that's nice. That's so really what we just need is YouTube to kind of patch up the interface, make that a little bit simpler, and then Twitch is in a world of hurt. Like, it's really just been tough these last few weeks. So the whole thing with emotes is you can set up the emotes in 7TV, and then everybody will have access to them. So it's not a subscription reward, but you absolutely can get the emotes in here. And then it also supports BTTV, so that's an option. Out of my way. So we can get them added in and have them available kind of globally, and put those in. So at any rate, it's going to take a little while to get everything set up, and I'm not convinced that that this is where we're going to ultimately end up, but we wanted to try. We wanted to see whether people would respond, people were interested, whether, get feedback from you guys on what it is you like or don't like, and what's working. You can lock emails behind memberships. Interesting. Haven't been on your Twitch streams though in a long time. Well, I appreciate you coming by, Rabbit. Thought you were in the middle of a weird dream. This honestly feels like the middle of a weird dream. Like it feels strange. But again, Twitch has very clearly demonstrated they don't really care about their creators, and there's not a reason for me to be loyal to someone who's not willing to be loyal to me back, right? So, at any rate. Feel like it's way less laggy. Yeah, transcoding is supposed to, it just works at a technology level so much better on YouTube. And in fact, I'm streaming at 20,000 bit rate. 20,000. Twitch recommends 6,000, and we've pushed it as high as 8,000 on Twitch. This is 20,000. So the view is going to be so much better for you guys and how it looks. Why is there a Discord overlay on the right? I don't know what Discord overlay you're talking about. Oh, that's just me doing my scene. There you go. I just need to close that from earlier. All right, now So you gotta go. All right, good night. So we're gonna have, it's gonna take a while to get moderators all set up. I'm starting to get them added in, but there's also going to be a lot of kind of holdovers from the old, as you guys have seen, like the Trollcraft days where people come in and just kind of yell, hey, more Trollcraft or whatever. And, I appreciate the enthusiasm of wanting more Trollcraft. It's completely and utterly out of my hands, and yelling at me to yell at others isn't going to get you very far, but that's going to happen for a while. You're somehow not getting all the 20K bit rate. I mean, there's different quality options and stuff. Like YouTube kind of handles that automatically. I'm not planning on uploading Cube UHC Season 20 from... that was years ago. Like, bruh. Does this mean you'll be streaming? I mean, this is literally the first time. We're just seeing how it's going, Hope. At the moment, I'm just setting up the moderators from Twitch in here as well. So that's the start. There's LBN. I need to get her set up. So one moment. Incoming Jordan sounds. Oh no. Okay. YouTube Studio. There you go. Down to here. Settings. This is extremely convenient. And I don't mean that in a literal sense. And there's LBN, save. All right, so LBN should be a mod now. Lon, thank you for the $5 super chat, #ZeneTube. Lady Sophine, I see the $5. What does this work? It seems to. And then again, Ethan Bolt, thank you. Aggressive Pear, thank you for the $2. Kamiki, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Can you use swearword here? I fucking hope so, Ryu. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly confident that you can. LBN is good bean, absolutely. Rose with the big old orange one. I think Omega Webble said it best. Whatever platform you are on is the platform you will watch. Love to see, man. I appreciate that, Rose. You know, I mean, and it's extremely scary to be in the position right now. Like, you know, Twitch is how, and live streaming is how I make my living. That's my job. It's my career at this point. And I've lost most of my marketable skills that aren't related to live streaming and Twitch and everything. So having to look at your platform and your livelihood and feel that uncertainty, that's rough. And I know quite a few, and I've mentioned this, but like a lot of streamers are kind of looking at other options now because of everything that's going on with Twitch and how rough it's been. So it sucks. It sucks because I know for myself, I know for so many others, we just love doing this. So, Pionk, what's up, Pionk? How you doing? How are you? So yeah, it's a rough time. It really is. And so, you know, again, if Twitch isn't going to bother to show any sort of commitment or loyalty to those of us who have been working there for a long time, then you know, like then I don't see a reason why we should limit ourselves and not consider all of our options. Not to mention, again, you know, like. This is my job, and YouTube pays at a 70-30 split. So you do a $10 super chat, and I get $7 of that, and YouTube keeps $3. Which makes sense. They've got to, you know, they're doing this whole infrastructure thing. They got to pay the bills. Twitch will not move off of 50-50. And it's like, that's not where the industry is. And it's like they can't figure that out. And I don't know why they're so... like adamant. I mean, obviously, you know, you want more money and you want bigger margins, but if that's not where the market is, then you're just eliminating yourself. You know? Thanks, Albied. It's silly. It's silliness indeed. You've seen 5 streamers so far move from Twitch. Doesn't seem like a lot, but they were all same community. I mean, yeah, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, like, what? I just don't understand what Twitch is doing. I don't understand how they think this is that what they're doing is okay. Are the live streams going to be saved automatically, or are you going to still re-upload them onto the second channel? So that's kind of an ongoing question because these streams, I have the choice of either having them automatically list or not. And that's the other thing, again, like just saying that YouTube just destroys Twitch on the technology stack. So Twitch, you have VODs that go up, and as far as I'm aware, they're not monetized in any way for you. I know people still get ads, but I don't know whether you actually receive those, or like get ad revenue for them. But if nothing, if you do, then it's pennies. But YouTube, and then Twitch also deletes those VODs after 45 days or something like that, which is why we end up having to archive over to the Zine Live channel. But streams here, they automatically save like any other video that I upload, and they're there forever, and they're automatically monetized. Like, it's so much less work that way, and it's just there, and it's just available. So... Pionk is here, and Pionk is great. Absolutely. You had no idea Twitch was a 50-50 split? Yeah, and being a partner, I get a little bit better. Basically, it's 50-50 on your standard subs, but if you do a tier 2, which is a $10 sub, then it's 60-40. And if you do a tier 3, which is a $25 sub, then it's 70-30. But as you would expect, you really don't have that many tier 3 subs. I have a few, and I appreciate them very much. But they're not common. They're not the norm. They're very much the outlier, and it's you know, the tier 1 subs that are just all okay. Apparently, I can't hit him. That are all just, you know, like there, and so it really is just kind of an interesting. It's an interesting place right now. The entire market is shifting, and YouTube stepping up their live stuff and starting to make themselves like kind of felt and known, bringing over again Dr. Lupo, Tim the Tatman, etc. Like they're starting to make plays, and they have the technology to do it. It's just It's just the interface needs to be adjusted slightly, and then everything goes, the entire world shifts for Twitch. I don't understand them. And again, I want to be very clear. I've loved Twitch as a platform. I've loved it. Everybody who's been over there, the audience, the community that we've built, it's so, so great having all these great people there, and I'm so proud of what we've done. But Twitch as a company is just doing everything they can to just make it all go away. It's frustrating. You haven't figured out how to at people yet? Yeah. Rose, thank you again for the $20 tip. I appreciate that. The super chat. And Matthew, thank you for the $10. As a primary VOD watcher, it's much nicer to see navigate YT VODs over Twitch VODs. Either way, though, I love your content. We'll watch either. Keep up the fun streams. Thank you so much, Matthew. Have you reached out to YouTube to talk about transition? I really don't think I qualify for YouTube to want to care, but I mean, and I don't know, like, I don't have any contact or know who I would talk to, right? So what's up, B? It's good to see you. Twitch VODs are disgustingly bad. I mean, and so the other fun thing is that, so because Twitch VODs have been so bad, I've started the Zine Live channel and archiving up to there. So if you're if you're not subscribed there on YouTube with the Zine Live, all one word, you can, we have VODs going all the way back to May of last year. But with Twitch's leak and their resetting everything, they broke my connection to YouTube. And so now I can't get Twitch to export to YouTube to export those VODs. And it's not my YouTube configuration because I was able to set up Streamlabs doing the exact same process, and Streamlabs is fine. It's Twitch is literally broken in trying to do it. And so now I don't know how to get basically from August to now over and like what to do there. And it's like, again, it's not like Twitch is exactly going out of the way to help anybody. So you can add people, but you have to type their name in full. That's silliness. Wait, I want to go over here. As far as I know, there is no full screen with chat, which is one of the big interface complaints about YouTube. What kind of armor am I wearing? Whatever I've scrapped together. I'm in heavy for the most part right now. I've got a couple light to try and stay out of heavy, but I am in heavy kit, which honestly hasn't bothered me much, so I probably ought to just replace my pants and boots. So basically, this game is New World. I've been playing it almost exclusively on my own at night. It's kind of my chill out game. I finish streams and stuff, and most of my friends go to bed, and then before I go to bed for a little while, I'll play and just kind of do this. And again, I really haven't been that engaged in the story and brought into it. I know that there's soul wardens, and I'm trying to become one, but I really haven't engaged that much in the story. But I've just enjoyed collecting resources and kind of working on my trade skills. And I don't know why that's been fun. It's not something I just love doing in other games. But this one, like, it's very, just almost peaceful or soothing to just kind of wander and do my thing. A little bit of fighting here and there, but I mean, my mining's doing pretty dang good. We've been working on that. Let's see, where am I? Okay, I want to go over here. So, what's up, Barrett? How you doing? What's up, Jax? We're just exploring right now. This is literally my first time ever trying this. Ever trying a YouTube live stream. So, what's up, James? You've watched on both channels and Twitch. Glad to see me on here. Well, thank you. I'm glad, again, in a way, I'm glad to be here because it's, I did know that coming here would introduce me to new friends and new people that were that were subscribed to me, but were, don't come over to the Twitch side at all. So it's great to, meet you if you're YouTube only side. But again, I've always loved Twitch as a platform, as a community, and I do feel like Twitch's interface is still superior. Technology-wise, good God, I'm going to get these so confused, and I apologize. Technology-wise, YouTube destroys Twitch. The VOD setup, how everything there, so much stronger, so much better. But Twitch has the superior interface for the moment, and you know, who's to say how long that'll last, though? And an interface is one of the easiest things to fix, right? So you just ruined a perfectly good Beat Saber song, try-harding it to get a perfect score, never doing it again. Aw, the poor song. Apparently someone has been along Silver Row. You gotta go eat and check on your mobile games. Fair enough, Rabbit's Fun World. Good night. Mindful mindlessness. Yes. And then there's TikTok. Listen, I feel like, and while I joke about it, you know, using bad lingo and stuff like, well, man, I'm still kicking with it, dog. I'm still fly, yo. Like, you know, obviously that's all joking. But I feel in general, like, I still do a pretty good job of connecting with the younger audience and younger viewers. But I don't know, man. I think I might be too old for TikTok. Like, it's the first one where I'm just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. But I actually, thanks to some friends, I've enjoyed watching some TikToks and kind of gotten into watching a little bit of it. But I just don't know that I can really, like, I just don't know. You're mostly YouTube only. You tried to visit you on Twitch. You're Celia Mold, but you are literally the only streamer I watch on Twitch. YouTube is where it's at. Well, I appreciate you giving me a shot here, and thank you for the $10, Rose. It's like I've been saying though, it's scary. There's a lot going on, and you know, to the boomers, this has always been a get a real job, you know, and obviously you can see with the Twitch leak and the press that brought in a lot of people who aren't normally, you know, who aren't Twitch viewers, and there was a lot of indignation the fact that Twitch streamers get paid for what they do. You know, that was something that obviously the Twitch viewers have always kind of known and are aware of, and you know that, hey, I work for tips. That's how I make my living. But obviously for a lot of people in the extra who aren't in that community around in that ecosystem, there was like indignation. But you know, again, this is my job. This has been my chosen profession, and I don't have anything to fall back on. I was a programmer in a previous life, but almost all of my programming skills are woefully out of date, and so this is what I got, you know? When we'll be able to sub on YouTube, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't figured out whether that's can be set up, how that's set up. I don't think I'd want to enable subs initially, just because I'd want to know, like that'd be something to know that I am moving, and you know, I don't want people to have to choose between either subbing multiple times or being split between stuff or whatever. So again, we're in test mode at the moment. You need to start paying more attention to Discord, Twitter. Almost missed this stream. Well, I'm glad you made it, Alex. Not all of us boomers feel that way. Fair enough, Tina. I've always considered this a real job. It's hard work and long hours. I mean, honestly, like, you know, I mean, I think it's... I don't think it's necessarily just about streaming. I think it's about the... Oh, my food's outside sitting on my porch. I think it's about owning your own business, but doing this is your own business. And so when you own your own business, like, work hours do not apply. Like, you are in it 10, 12, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like, you put your heart and soul into it because it's up to you to make it work. No one else is going to. You know, it's not that you're sitting there cranking out, you know, widgets and bored and looking at the clock, waiting to clock out. Like, it's that, you know, I either do this and I make it work, or I starve, you know? So, yeah, there's a whole different perspective to it. Real Star, thank you for the nice words. I appreciate it. I'm glad you've been watching. So, let's see. Again, Matthew Bachman, $10. As a primary VOD watcher, it's much nicer to see navigate YT VODs over Twitch VODs. Either way, though, I love your content. We'll watch either. Keep it the fun streams. Thank you again, Matthew. Rose with the $10, saying you're mostly on YouTube only. Again, I appreciate the $10, Rose, and thank you. You know, again, on the one hand, this closes me off to a group of people, but it also opens me up to a whole group of people. So for all I know, we could end up with many more viewers and a much better experience being here than sticking to Twitch. I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, we're experimenting and figuring out, right? This is all new. Do I feel that YouTube is a viable platform option for someone who is just starting to stream? I feel like it. I don't know enough about YouTube ecosystem to say yes or no. Whenever it's always interesting because I get people asking a lot about, how do I get started, and then I also have friends or people that are like, hey, thanks to you or thanks to Sparkles or thanks to whatever, I've decided to try streaming, and it's always that like, great, good luck, like it's never something that I would encourage someone, to be honest. It's rough. It's a rough world out there. And it's a rough. It takes a lot of mental fortitude. I don't want to discourage people from trying it out, but at the same time, like, I know a lot of particularly younger viewers, but just a lot of people kind of look at this and they're like, oh, so you play games and get paid? Like, how awesome is that? And it's like, bro, the game is the background, man. Like, it's just kind of it's like the elevator music. Whether this works or succeeds or not, and whether people enjoy it or not, is entirely about what you're doing, what you're bringing to it, and it's a learned skill. It takes a certain X factor. There's a whole raft of additional things to it beyond just playing a game, and so I know people love it, and if they love it, great. But would I say, hey, here's this great way to get some money and to set up an easy business for yourself and start being your own boss? No, this is not easy. This is not easy at all. So it's you don't get paid for trying, but for doing, unlike a 9-to-5 job. I mean, that's actually very true, right? Does anyone know how the latency is for YouTube streams? I have it at low. There's also an ultra low, but I guess I don't really know yet. Have a good concept of where that is and where that isn't. Good to see you on the YouTubes. Well, thank you, Rick James. Do we have the 5-minute lag from a user here too? I don't know. I'm a loser. LOB, I love your content and you totally rock and you're the sweetest thing ever. I'm gonna go grab my food off the porch and I'll be right here. We'll see. We'll pick up a little bit more and see where we go. Okay. Jordan's messaging me like, damn, dude, you just going for it. Today we have chicken curry, which gives me a thing of chicken curry and a thing of rice. Mix the two together, delightful. All right, anyway, let's see. Good noms, exactly. Haven't seen you in like half a year. What's up? How's it going, Stylus? Hang on, let me just respond to Jordan real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. It's amusing because I started watching Sparkles. I met Zine, and now I forget Sparkles. Sparkles is a good guy. Sparkles is a good guy. He's a hell of a lot better YouTuber than I am. I don't want to necessarily compare us on the live side. I think I put a little bit more effort into it, but he, as far as his YouTube stuff, like he's amazing. So Sarah, thank you for the $20 super chat. I think I speak for a lot of us here that we will follow you wherever you decide is best for you, and I appreciate that. Is it with those 3 spawn? Oh, I guess I could have some silver. I really appreciate you, those of you who have come along and are basically empowering me to go and choose what's best for me. We'll see how it all goes. Again, I don't. This is a test. We're just kind of figuring out what's going on and how it works, whether the technology side works, help me get an idea of how to of the interface and the differences there. Like right now I have me covered. It's like I can't see me, so I don't know whether I look like an idiot or not because the chat's actually covering me since it's not integrated into OBS like Twitch. It's definitely at an interface side a little bit rougher, and that's a knock against them, but that's not the only thing, right? Have you been worrying about your GPU in this game? There's a lot of fuss about it. Nah. I'm only playing this on a 2080 Ti right now anyway. I'm not on my 3080. Let's see, and then I don't want to miss anyone here. I definitely see the notifications a lot later in my list. I have a screen that shows all the activity that's happening, and that's definitely lagged from where I would from normal. So I look good on your mobile. Well, thank you. I try and work out. I need to shave, but at any rate, Bex, again, thank you for the $5 super chat. VOD Squad here. Hope everything works out the best for you, regardless of where you end up. We will be there. You guys just early on, like in the very beginning, basically of my channel and of streaming, I told myself that it was more important to me to connect and make friends and be involved with my viewers than just having a higher viewer count. And in that time, since then to now, I've always tried to kind of follow that philosophy and tried to be more connecting. And I've definitely grown slower because of it. Instead of solely chasing whatever games bring in the most people, I've tried to focus on games that hopefully have some interest in them, but also allow me an opportunity to be able to interact, to get to know you guys, to talk back and forth, and to just build and foster this community. And when Discord came around, then we were able to kind of take that to the next step. And now, years later, I know that I could have grown my channel to be maybe double my size. I mean, it's impossible to know the exact numbers, but I know that my channel isn't nearly as grown as it could have been. But the people that are here, all of you guys who are watching, you are so supportive and so kind and caring, and I'm so proud of the community that we've built. That I would do it all exactly the same way every time. Like you guys are just fantastic, and I just always want you to know that. So, at any rate, we need to get the what's annoying? We have to type out the full username. Yeah, the interface definitely isn't our favorite. But anyway, I think some of it is just, different, right? There's the one dislike is Twitch. We do need to keep in mind that some of it is just difference, not necessarily better or worse. Some of it's definitely worse. No argument there. But again, on the technology side, that's definitely a lot better. Definitely I'm harder on mobile. Fair enough. And again, I want to be clear. This is kind of a test. We're just trying this out. We're seeing what's going on. This isn't a decision or a major change. For those of you who don't know, if you're just tuning in from YouTube, I stream 5 days a week. on Twitch, twitch.tv/x33n. And always appreciate it if you go and throw a follow. And again, we'll continue to. A decision hasn't been made yet, but it's been very interesting just in this little while to see just how many more people have come by, like new people that haven't been around or just don't try out the Twitch thing. I mean, it's definitely a smaller viewer base at the moment, but bye Jesse. But we'll see how it all develops and where it all ends up, right? Gotta say, your interaction with the community is what kept me here most. I appreciate that, Alex. The community, like, I don't understand. That's one thing that YouTube, particularly and much more, I would say, most likely. I guess I don't have the experience to say one way or the other, but where was I going? I lost it. It's gone. I don't know what I can say. Maybe I can reread. Let's see. The compression is worse here. Everything is a bit blurrier on YouTube than Twitch, even on 1080p. That's very strange, Awakening, because I'm streaming at 20,000 bit rate as opposed to Twitch, which is 8,000. So that's interesting. Why are you testing? Something happened to Twitch or what? Twitch is just going through a horrible time. Like, to be clear, they're not supporting their creators. They pay a lot worse than other platforms. They're hemorrhaging users and creators, and they're being just absolute tools and idiots about it, honestly. So, it's hard to want to continue to invest in them when they're not willing to invest in me, It's interesting that you guys are seeing blurriness. How does running on YouTube compare to Twitch? For the most part, it's basically the same. I'm noticing little things, but you still use OBS. Like I just set up a new OBS profile and switch between the two. So as far as my scenes and stuff, like I still have all the same scenes. I can still come over here and be like, and stuff like that. Like, I still have all my options. But window management is a little more difficult. It's like anti-aliasing it off. It's interesting, the different quality issues you guys are seeing. All the greenery ruins the video compression. Could be. Hard to say. Watch a lot of live YouTube, and it's always more blurry, but the VOD will be full 1080. Interesting. I haven't, again, I'm not experienced enough to know that. Apologies if I kiss your comments. I mean, I feel very comfortable with you kissing my comments. That response was immediate. Nice. Hopefully the VOD isn't nearly as yeah, for mobile it isn't nearly as delayed. Jeez. And again, I'm sorry I'm a little bit scattered. Normally I'm more put together, but this is very new and very different. So we're in uncomfortable mode, and all that brings. That's okay. It's not bad to make yourself uncomfortable sometimes. In fact, it can be bad to make yourself too comfortable. So it's good to keep yourself pushing and trying new things and to not be afraid and all of that. So we definitely need to go and add in the emotes and get all that set up. Apparently, how much was the curry? I don't know. I think it's usually like Grubhub, no matter what, ends up being, for whatever reason, it ends up being around $20 or whatever I decide to get by the time it's there. Would it be easier to make videos of this after streaming? Well, it basically does. Like, it just is a video. So yes, in that I don't have to. Earlier VOD is clear, live is fuzzy. I wonder if that's something that can be solved or not. Do people on Twitch know about you streaming here today? I didn't. I mean, I just tweeted it, so I don't have anything on. You know, clearly. Delivery is annoyingly expensive. I mean, you know, you're taking someone out of their home and out of their and putting wear on their car. Like, I get it. I don't disagree that wouldn't be nice to have it be cheaper, but I also get it, right? I'm paying for convenience. My live streams will now be posted on time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Guardian Jinx. Let's see. Aggressive Pair super chatted $5 and said, I bought a zine shirt and a student that was having trouble in class recognized it and we connected. Now I tutor him and he has good grades. Nice. Also, it just occurred to me that this might be the wrong shirt for me to be doing this in. Bax, thank you again for the $5 tip. Jess, 2042 with the $19.99. We don't want you to starve. I appreciate that. I don't particularly want to starve, you know. And to be clear, I don't. We kind of talked about this the other day on the Twitch side, but I don't want to like come across like, you know, I am this woe-begotten, starving artist who's, you know, suffering for my trade. Like, I do all right, and you know, I put a ton of time in, a ton of work, and a ton into equipment, but I do all right, and I don't want to misrepresent myself. But it doesn't mean that you know, it isn't still scary. It doesn't mean that it doesn't feel like it could all go away at any time, because it does. I think more than anything, one of the scary parts about streaming is that it feels very temporary, and to try and hope and just kind of trust that it's not is asking a lot, right? Like it's like, oof. How encumbered am I? I'm very encumbered. Let's see. There you go. Off with your head. Actually, do I have... No, I don't have anything to break down. So how is YouTube's going to handle Zine's occasional colorful commentary? As far as I know, it should be fine. Like, basically, the whole demonetized for swearing thing is when you have strong swear words in the first segment of your video or broadcast. The first segment of my video and broadcast is usually my intro, so there's nothing terribly rough there, right? I guess, yeah. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell. Is there any? I'm not a good YouTuber. Is there anything else I need to do? Am I forgetting anything there? Let's see. Stone cutting, definitely don't need you. What are you anyway? Oh, flint. Accidentally picked you up. And leatherworking, don't need you. Okay, so that's enough. All right. Star metal is a little bit more valuable than leather. Deanna14, thank you for the follow. I guess on Twitch. I just realized I could say I don't even know. Maybe Deanna came through this and decided to go throw a follow there. Maybe not. I don't know. But Matthew Price, thank you for the $5 tip, and Suzanne Strickland, thank you for the $20 tip. I appreciate it. Barrett, thank you for the... I don't know what SGD5 is. I assume that's a different currency, but nonetheless, thank you for the tip. And no starving. I'll keep that in mind. I'll do my best. Good night, Guardian. And Sarah, again, thank you for the $20 tip. We'll follow you wherever you decide is best to go. You guys touch my heart. Actually, do make sure to hit the like button. It helps with engagement on the YT algorithm. Yes, please. Please do. Drink some curry on me tonight. Rose, that's extremely generous of you. Goodness gracious, Rose. So what is it? Oh, SGD is Singapore. Okay. Is it a Singaporean dollar? Nice. Well, thank you, Barrett. I appreciate it. Merch plug, second channel. Well, I do have merch.zine.me, merch.x33n.me, and we have our booby shirts up there right now. Got him. But thank you for the curry, Rose. I appreciate it. And it is kind of interesting that you guys can donate in your native currency. I don't know how that all works out in the long run. Actually, to be honest, I have no idea how I even get paid by YouTube. Maybe it just goes into my AdSense revenue. I don't know. I obviously will have to figure that out, and we'll want to figure that out. Thing 3000, you are dedicated to getting yourself timed out. I'm impressed in a like kind of shake my head sad sort of way, right? But I respect the effort. Will I be setting up YouTube membership so that we can get fancy color on our name and logo? I mean, I think if we decide, if it, today goes well, and depending on what we kind of decide to do, that very well might be a thing. But I don't want to just enable that immediately when I don't know whether I'm going to, the YouTube streams are going to be regular enough to warrant it for you guys. Like, if I'm going to turn on recurring, memberships and stuff like that, like, I better be damn well ready and willing to show up and stream for you, right? You have a thing that should have been done long ago. I what now? Damn it! Oh, we were so close. Not nice. What's up, Zarachi? How you doing? There's a link in open for full screen YouTube chat. Oh, that's cool. If there's an option or something. Continue to craft. So flux has been a huge problem trying to get enough flux for everything. That's been fluctuating. Man 99, Helm 99 with the 699. It's a lot of 99s, like just 99s all the way down. Could you do an introduction to mod packs, downloading, setting them up? Do you think that the leaks will help? Source code being taken. Your thoughts? I don't see where the leaks are going to help anything. I think they definitely hurt in a lot of ways. But I don't really see benefit coming from the leaks. That seems a little overly optimistic. Oh my god, my storage is so full. But there's... What do I mean, I just have a lot of ore. I need to go get some wood and get and make some charcoals. But I don't really see the link as being beneficial to anything. Twitch seems to be doing their utmost to respond and react to everything in the worst way possible. And the leaks are just going to encourage and force that and push it more. So I'm not thrilled that it's out there. I don't really care about, like the financial stuff. Like I try and generally leave financial stuff out of, like particularly like I don't post like, oh, I have this many subs and we have this sub goal and stuff. Like I try to not have that be a part of it. I don't want you guys having to worry about my finances other than I always have to kind of have that caveat of, but I do need tips. So it's like, I don't want to discourage you, but I also want to be very clear. For you guys, for anyone, for everyone, always, always, always take care of yourself first. Spend your money on you first. If you have some left over and you're willing to help support the stream, then great. Thank you. I appreciate that. But never, ever, for myself or for any other streamer, put yourself in a position where you're in financial hardship because of your support for a creator. It's your money. Spend it on you first, and then we'll take whatever scraps you're willing to throw our way. And that also goes for their communities. If a streamer is gating their community to where it's like only like your opinion only matters if you're an actual subscriber or something like that, like find a new creator. Like they shouldn't be looking at you like you're a piggy bank. That's not what you are. You're people. You're friends. You have thoughts and dreams and hopes and parents and children and brothers and sisters and maybe none of those things, but nonetheless you're still valuable as a person. And anyone who just sees you as a walking wallet should fuck right off. So anyway. Sorry, that you sent me easy. I blacked out. What happened? David Leaper, thank you for the $4.99. No matter where you go to stream, you bring entertainment and good vibes, so you have me as a follower no matter where it is. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate that very much. How much would moving over to YouTube affect Vault Hunters? Vault Hunters, as far as I know, doesn't work with YouTube at all. So that would not be a thing that we do. Oh, I'm like, why can I not chop tree? Because my axe broke. Why can axe break? Nice texture. I feel like if someone is having a bad day, just watch Zine and happiness will find you. I'm talking with experience. I mean, that's one of the great things about what I do, and not me specifically, but like as streamers is we can help distract you for a while. We can put other things on your mind, and I think that's pretty cool and pretty neat. He said a demonetized word. That's just how I roll, man. It's just how I roll. Let's see. So I need. Yeah, let's try the timber and then let's charcoal it. That way we'll get some logging or some woodworking XP as well, even if we get less. Thank you for saying your last... See, you say that, and I immediately worry whether I said it right or not, because I don't remember what I said. Was it Leaper? I apologize. It's just like instantly my brain goes, shit, what did I say? What's up, Ecto? Bug swears I'm a walking wallet. I mean, that's what kids. That's how kids do, right? Like kids are gonna kid. You can't get kids to not kid. But Ain, thank you for the subs for subscribing, which is following here. I'm so not good at this. Can confirm I make you think things. I understand. You know, it's good to think sometimes. I have all this metal and nothing to really do with it. So it looks like I still need more wood. I don't have enough wood. It's the way this is working out. Would you look at that? What do I need for to eat for wood? You're not a fan of the swearing, but I love all the rest of what Zine does, so I deal with the profanity. I appreciate you putting up with it. You know, some days it's worse than others, but it is what it is. You got your booster shot yesterday, so you're feeling pretty sick. I'm sorry, Carrot Tops, that you're not feeling good. That sucks. Let's see. Trade skill. What do I need for lumber? Not skinning. Logging is cabbage, and I have no cooking oil. How do I make cooking oil? I guess I can just make cooking oil. Oh, I make it with my nuts. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? All right, so now I should be able to make myself some cabbage. There we go. And let's go ahead. That looks appetizing. Who wants some roasted cabbage? The only thing you should consider a walking wallet is an alligator. Nice. No, not that. Just eat it. Just eat it. All right, fine. I can press 6, and I'll make you eat it. Ha! Got him. You sure you'll feel better tomorrow? I hope so. I really hope so. Man, one comment about making things with my nuts, and you guys all just kind of shut down. Oh, I still need to fix my axe, though. I probably should have, like, do the actual repair, but I'm assuming if you do a field repair, it costs you a lot more than making a repair kit. If it doesn't, then I don't know why repair kits exist, because you can repair out in the field just as easily. So there's got to be something compelling. Why is every tree mature? Listen, all I'm finding is MILF trees. Jeevan Shahu John. If I were to guess, I'd be like, Johan van Johan, but I don't know if that's true. I have no idea when YouTube hits you with ads and stuff. I do have an option that I can, like, send an ad, I think. You guys will have to tell me in a second whether or not you got an ad just now. Did not come to watch. Simply loving to have you as background noise. Really funny and relaxing. Thanks. Happy to have you. That's a phrase. MILF trees. You did not get an ad? All right. Kilroy's link and open for full screen YouTube chat is much better. Senpai noticed me. I mean, I try and pay attention to everything I can. We got an ad, thank you. That's not something you see someone thanking someone for very often. One thing that I don't understand more people don't do is, is it YouTube Premium, YouTube Red, whatever the hell they call it? Like, honestly, for me, it's like, if you watch much YouTube at all, then the $12 a month is not a lot to pay to not have to deal with any of the ads. That's, it's very nice. Yeah, premium members are never going to get ads. So am I switching to YouTube? We're trying this out. I'm not, this isn't an official, we're now switched. We're trying things out. We're seeing what's going on. Yeah, premium is choice. Good night, Shreyas. YouTube Red, not the best name. I thought they changed it to premium, but I could be wrong there. Okay, bye. Yeah, but see, uBlock Origin hurts the creators, you know? I grew up with ads. They don't bother me all that much. I mean, honestly, like, that's kind of a thing, is like those of us who grew up with TV, you know, like the ads in YouTube and on Twitch and stuff like that, like they're nothing compared to, you know, TV. It's like you get 7 minutes of ads for every 30 minutes of content, or for every 23 minutes of content. And that's just like, Twitch and YouTube are nowhere near that, unless you've got yourself just a rather rude YouTube person who's just injecting ads all the time. Wonder whether the double ads, I haven't seen any increase, but I don't know. Practicing welding while listening. Still need lots of practice. I mean, understandable. TV ads are so much longer, but to be honest, more interesting. Honestly, I know that it's a meme and everything, but I actually think like Raid Shadow Legends does pretty good ads. Like their stuff is pretty is typically kind of funny and engaging. Bye, LOB. Sir, you can't. You don't want this. I will cut you and gut you. You've gotten one ad like 30 times. Yeah, that's a huge thing with Twitch, is getting the same ad over and over. And I always disable for my YouTube stuff. One of the things I make sure to do is I always disable the unskippable ads. Like, if you want to watch an ad and help me out, great. But I never leave skippable or unskippable ads on. What is this game? This is New World. It's a new MMO. And really just kind of background at the moment. Twitch puts up stupid energy drinks. I mean, half the streamers already are sponsored and affiliated with energy drinks anyway. We appreciate you disabling unskippable more than you know. Well, I'm glad. Thanks, Spiky. Is this the MMO that crashes some GPUs? Yes. So many matures. What is this? Why aren't you on Twitch? Because we're on YouTube. We're trying this out. We're seeing what's up. What does MMO mean? Massively multiplayer online. Back in my day, we knew them as MMORPGs, which is just massively multiplayer online role-playing game. But yeah, I believe the industry just kind of settled down to just MMO. I got you, boo. It dead. Just a drive-by smashing. Mummy Milkers Online. I mean, honestly, I'd subscribe for a month, you know, just to try it out, just to read the articles, really. You understand? Sir, I'm busy. I have a very big hammer, sir. You're Devo Rock? Well, welcome, Devo Rock. Just the articles. I mean, the articles, like, yeah. They're great. MMORPG sounds more cool. It's a little bit harder to roll off the tongue, though. Young whippersnappers can't handle 3 more letters to say type MMORPG. Honestly, like, probably one of my bigger boomerisms is just that I find abbreviated, like, text speech just aggravating as hell. You know, using the letter U instead of YOU. It drives me nuts. It's like, YOU isn't exactly a long word. Like, can't we at least maintain a civil level of decorum? We live in a society. But, that's just me being boomer. Suppose we'll be back to the not animated zine, sir. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea how that'll all play out. Sorry about your head, Carrot Tops. I also have a gun. So keep that in mind. What the? I feel like that was probably a accurate shot. Oh, that was very accurate. I 100% mean it. Gonna have to get used to it. Yeah, no, how do you think I feel? Like, I try and remember all of your guys' names, and that's gonna be a bit rough. So the other thing is, you know, is there a, can I go into Streamlabs and get, like, alerts and stuff like that for YouTube? Is it PvP? You can flag yourself as PvP. It's up to you, really. You don't have to PvP if you don't want. My hair always reminds me of your drill sergeant, but then he starts speaking, my nerves chill. I'm sorry? Yeah, I did. I 100% moved it to live chat, not top chat. Like, that was... I saw top chat and I was like, no, I want to see everything. Yours should be pretty easy. Your username was very similar to your Twitch name. Oh, that does show up on screen. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree, Teddy Sprinkles 63. Sophine, thank you for the £5. Did my donut earlier get shouted out? I may have missed it, but I did see the notif on screen, so I know it got through. I believe so. Poor newbies. Yeah, does this work? The $5 does this work? Which interestingly was in $5, not in £5. Oh, those are two different. Maybe I misread that. One came through as Lady Sophine, and I'm assuming you're the same person, but I don't know. This boomer's off to play more 7 Days to Die. I hope you all enjoyed an awesome stream, and good luck to you. Thank you for trying out YouTube. Tina, enjoy your games, and we'll catch you next time. Free skid. Ah, the $5 was through Streamlabs. The £5 was through Super Chat. Got it. Got it. But I did see it pop up. BTTV is enabled on YouTube, so you can put your emotes in that. Yeah, Dr. Mick was saying that he uses 7TV. And that's worked well for him. Don't really have anything interesting to say. Just want to say hi. You are more than welcome to say hi. Hello back. Is that Sabella? Sabella? How would I say your name? Is there... Legends say that Ive is still typing the rest of that sentence to this day. Seven TV is easy to use. I'd never heard of it until Dr. Mick mentioned it, so I haven't looked into that. It's Sophine. We've clarified that a few times, Mr. Applebeef. It's Sophine. What's up, Kenton Jones? How you doing? We're trying out a new thing and seeing how it goes, you know? Maybe you're right. Maybe Ive is just typing a very philosophical question. Is there? And then you have to fulfill and identify the rest yourself. Do you know it? How you doing? What's up, 4K? Did I overload? Oh man, I just been chopping trees. Apparently, got my bag all full of bags. What's up, TJ? I actually would have recognized you. Without the clarification, but nonetheless, appreciate it. You're more likely to watch on YouTube? I'll keep that in mind. I mean, we've been sitting around 280-ish. Twitch is typically 400, so that's a decent conversion. It's not, you know, it's definitely lower, but... Hi, Jennifer. Big fans here. Hannah, Heather, Diana, Benjamin, and I enjoy finally getting to chat with one of our favorite content creators. Well, hello, Hannah, Heather, Diana, Benjamin, and I, Jennifer. I appreciate you guys watching and your kind words. Happy to have you come by. I'm just slowly making my way downtown. You know, I've got a lot of lumber on me. Sometimes you have to, when you have as much wood as I do, you have to walk a little bit slower, you know? Some people also might not realize you're on YouTube right now. Oh, I'm sure, you know. You're Ryu Yanka Tasso on Twitch. It's only Saturday and non-streaming day for you. Well, that's why we're trying something new, and today was a day that we were trying it. Finding my wings. I'll watch wherever you are. Glad to be able to catch a stream. Happy to have you. Welcome. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. You're probably all wondering why I brought you here today. It was to hopefully entertain you and get your money. But, you know, in a positive for both sides sort of way. Trey, do you think of the $5 tip? You just stumbled here on by accident. Did, you know, you need a hand? You need help standing back up? Hi, Katja. Boycotting Twitch? Not boycotting. Just trying something new. Just trying something a little new, a little different. Let's, actually, before I do that, let's make our lumber. I want a refund if entertainment was the goal. No. No, none for you. None for you. There we go. And then let's turn all you into charcoal. Where you landed is cool. Perfect. Well, appreciate you stumbling on by. Flux, glorious Flux. I never have enough of it. Will you be streaming on both platforms? I don't know yet. So this is this is a test. This is only a test. Do not panic. This is only a test. But I wanna try and see how things go. You know, kind of get a feel for it. Oh, I need to tan my hides. Can we see new subscribers as notifications as a zombie? The zombie thing is a Streamlabs default thing. I don't know. This is not actually a stream. This is simply a tribute. Everyone, grab your towel. We do have tonight a golf with friends and Gmod night set up, so that'll be fun. Will I be doing this, Jordan and Kara, if they do? I think you accidentally a word in there, Wizard. You'd recommend streaming both? I only found you on this video because of YouTube. I can't actually do both, or at least not initially. The contract is pretty fuzzy on whether you're exclusive or not. There's some language that could mean that you're exclusive and you're in breach if you stream at all to another platform. But it's really esoteric and you're not entirely clear whether that's the intention. And then, but very clearly set out that you are not to you are not able to multi-stream. That is very clear in your contract as a Twitch partner that you are not able to multi-stream. So, so anyway, that's something we can't do. What's my thoughts on New World? The story hasn't grabbed me at all, but I enjoy it to kind of tune out and to just do stuff in the background and you know, like just kind of have here and whatnot. What do you have to do in this game? It's a massively multiplayer online game. So you can pick out quests and follow it and level up and do your things. Or, I mean, I don't want to cut. I want to fuse. You can figure out what you want to do and kind of choose your own adventure here. You can't Pepe D here, Sag. I mean, it is there are concessions that are made. Still stuck in the old ways. Again, I love Twitch as a platform. I just the company is doing everything it can to just ruin its platform that it's built. What if you get an ultra-wide monitor, stream the left half on Twitch and the right half on YouTube? Well, again, contractually, I am not allowed to do such things. That creates issues. So, I don't know whether I should be working on leveling up my armor and weaponsmithing or if I should continue pushing engineering forward, but I gotta do something with all these ingots. I'm drowning in metal. May you have a smolder? I haven't smoldered for a long time. I don't know if I remember how. Put those away. My poor storage shed. Create an altar RGO. RGO. Not sure. Oh, ego. Alter ego. I mean, I'm just me, man. I don't know that I could do an alter ego. I'm just Zine. Devo, what the fuck? $100 tip from Devo. Hey, so Zine, on the whole multi-stream thing, I know me and a bunch of others will back you no matter what, but also thank you so much for being a great creator and a great role model in general. You've helped me alone with a tough year, so thank you again. Devo, of course, I'm so happy I'm able to help, and that is very generous of you. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I listen. I'm a simple man and not mechanically inclined. What do I need here that I don't have? Oh, what? That's just rude. This place ain't strong enough. But Devo, thank you so much for the $100. And Zamfofax with the 5 R's? Rupees? Rubies? I don't know. I don't generally catch Twitch streams, but I do watch YouTube streams sometimes. I hope you're having fun trying it out. It's definitely neat. It's kind of interesting just how many, how many new faces we're kind of seeing pop up. Like people that I do follow on the YouTube side, but don't really see the Twitch side, because we know all the Twitch viewers so well, but there's this whole other group of people, and it's cool to kind of get reintroduced and be able to talk. Last year, I heard a lot about Twitch. Just been work, etc. You know how it is. Of course. Like, I mean, you don't have to, do whatever it is you want to do. Like, spend your time. It's your time. You spend it how you want. When is the next episode of MC Eternal? I as soon as I get a chance to go and edit it. Unless you're talking about the live one on Twitch. Live one on Twitch would be going up. Okay, I'm just going to shoot his feet. Here, I got this for you. It's my gift. My gift is my axe. Will the stream be saved as a VOD on the channel after this finishes? Yeah, I mean, that's the default, is it just automatically saves it as just a video. And then I can choose whether or not to have that published or not. So I don't see any reason not to. Here, there's no sub-gifting. Not that I know of. I mean, I don't think we even have subscriptions. I don't think they're subbing at the moment. Okay, that's a little too far away. Let's try again. There we go. Hi. I woke you up from a nightmare. I'm here for you, Lena. I got you. I don't know what IK meant. I'm actually kind of weirdly good, not to say that I don't have my problems, but I'm kind of weirdly good at deciphering acronyms and figuring out what they're, contextually, what it is, and go, oh, but anal is always a good one. You click on Zine and see Ryan Reynolds in an ad. I mean, honestly, I'd rather watch Ryan Reynolds than me. Like, that's fair. That's valid. The hammer is my penis. Yeah, it is interesting that they've marked this hemp as with just literal weed icons. Wait, I turned off DMs in game. Is that what? Because I've messaged you like 5 times and you've never responded once. So I didn't know DMs were turned off. Or is it like you can message me, but I just don't see it unless I go into a screen? Yeah, not so much on that one, Lou. That's one of those like, no, I'm good. This is not my real name. You hid them from your feed. Well, of course I did. How do I fix that? Have you thought about being less flux poor? Stop being so flux poor. Very good. Thank you, Aika. Appreciate that. I will consider your thoughts on being less flux poor. That's just an alchemical that always gives me like a weak potion, which isn't exactly what I'm looking for in my life. Hello, Aaron. How are you? You can set your YouTube channel up so people can pay $5 a month to join to get special tags and emotes and stuff. Yeah, until I know more about where I'm gonna end up on the future and everything, I don't want to turn on subscriptions here and take people's money when I don't know that I'm, how often or whatever we'll be streaming to YouTube. I wanted to kind of get a feel for it. I want today and see whether people show up and see how it feels from the interface side and everything like that. But I'm not like declaring that, you know, YouTube is now king. We're just feeling it out, right? Anyone else notice the picture quality getting worse? So apparently people were saying that the VOD, if you rewind it all, looks crystal clear, but that the current quality, like the live quality, is lower, which is interesting. I don't know of any way to fix that at the moment. But apparently you can rewind a couple seconds and get into the VOD, and then it's like glorious. YouTube is more aggressive than Twitch about downgrading quality. I mean, honestly though, but everybody says that they stutter a lot less in Twitch or in YouTube than in Twitch, so they could be one begets the other, right? I mean, my bitrate is huge. I'm streaming at 20,000. Seeing your stream on YouTube feels like witchcraft. You know, it feels weird, James. Like I am like, what am I doing here? This is different. This is our first time here, Dallas. We're trying it out. This is New World. It is. Look at the big bit rate on Brad. Yeah. That's not a brain, but Brad appreciates you looking. Yeah, the game's an MMO. Glad you're still live. I mean, here we are, Gmail. We are going to wrap up here soonish-ish. You know, I feel like the test has been successful. Clearly there's some things to kind of figure out, and notifications and stuff are all still kind of a little bit weird. But on the whole, this seems fairly viable. You guys seem to exist and be here. You seem to have shown up, and I appreciate that. Definitely a lot to think about, and a difficult thing to think about. Like, the last thing I want is to have to wonder and consider and worry about the effects and implications and everything of changing my platform. But I feel like Twitch is almost forcing you into it. You know? Like, you don't have that many options. Devo Rock, thank you for the $10 tip. Just hit the 3 dots in the corner of the video and manually close the picture quality. Manually choose the picture quality instead of the basic automatic option. I did that, and now I'm going fine. There you go. If you're seeing fuzzies, then try manually setting your picture quality as opposed to letting it auto set. What would the badge be, Seth, if you do set it up? I mean, if we were to go down that route, I would probably reuse at least my current sub icons, however much I could. $144p, yes. Thank you for that, guys. I am broadcasting in slightly better quality than 144p. Coming through, boys. Turn into Thor. I mean, there's a better quality than 144? A whole new world. A dazzling place with shapes and color. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what the whole blurriness is. But yeah, Vault Hunters would definitely have to conclude out on Twitch. But other than that, it's kind of interesting. It seems pretty viable. Pro Zone 3, fair enough. 64p on your TI calculator, got him. Got him. Just hit 300 live users. I see 261. We've been going down for a bit, but... Is there a way to not get reset back to newbie on YouTube? No, not at all. There's no fixing that. That's an unavoidable, unfortunately. Boop doo 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 doo. We're all gonna be babies. Make baby. Any bots in chat? Did you? I just went to 299. Did you expect a response? Any bots in chat and bot in the back be like, over here. Fancy RuneScape. I've actually heard that it's very, very close to RuneScape. Which, you know, I enjoyed OSR. Well, actually, I don't know if I enjoyed OSR. I enjoyed RuneScape. I think OSR came out after, and I'm assuming it's basically what I remember. Surprise! Gotta go. I started playing RuneScape because my nephew was playing it, and I wanted to kind of get a feel for what he was doing and where he was and how he was spending his time. So that's how I learned about RuneScape and kind of started getting into it a bit. Man99 Helm, thank you for the 99 Canadian cents. I will use your nickel, your USD nickel, to buy myself a gumball. But thank you. I can't see. There we go. Used to play old RuneScape when it wasn't old. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Had the membership in the red armor. I remember I worked my butt off and got a big old medallion that was supposed to be really good, and then I came back 7 months later, and it was like, no, that's amazing. You can't get those anymore, and it's really high level. They nerfed it all the time. And then I came back again another 7 months later, and they were like, oh yeah, no, well, there's a lot better stuff out now than that, and no one wants that. I was like, oh, okay, very well. Is it Run Escape or RuneScape? It's RuneScape. Just like it's the store is Kids Exchange, not Kid Sex Change. I am going the wrong way. There we are. Do you like seeing all the profile pictures here? What's up, Crystal? Thank you for the $10. I appreciate. Sorry I'm about to make y'all feel ancient, but what is RuneScape? RuneScape is a massively multiplayer online game that has been around since 2000-ish area, somewhere in there. The graphics are a little outdated, but it had pretty good gameplay, so no one minded too much. I don't know if there's any reason for me to make leather into rugged leather, but you peeps all have great faces. Nothing but the best faces here. We're trying it out, Kelvin. It's first time, first try. Hey, I played a lot of Ultima Online. Ultima Online is great. I was telling, in fact, I think I told someone yesterday that my horse's name in Ultima Online was I've been cable modemed. Because if I died, then I blame cable modem. I don't know what's going on there, Toxic. Hi, Trina. How are you? You need to change your name? Fair enough. I guess it's pretty easy to do. Shrink those down a bit. Strong mana potion. Always make like a little bit of sateen to go with my linen. Maybe another update on what's happening here. All right. So if you've joined a little bit later or missed the front or whatever, basically this is a trial stream. We're testing things out. Twitch has been having a really tough time getting anything right lately, and as a platform and just as a not so much as a platform, as a company has just been absolutely terrible to work with and work for. And so it's getting to a point where people like myself are starting to look at alternate options and say, you know, is Twitch where we should be? Because Twitch certainly doesn't show any loyalty to its creators, so I don't know that why they would expect creators to show loyalty to them. And so yeah, we're testing this out. I want to be clear, I am not canceling anything on the Twitch side. We haven't made any decisions. We haven't, you know, decided this or that is happening. It's all in the air at the moment. But I wanted to, at the very least, try this out and see how it went and see whether we were able to do it, whether people showed up, whether it was an absolute pain in the butt, whether it was easy, you know, just kind of get an idea of what we were in for and how it's going. So now that we've done that, you know, we're like, okay, you know, got a little more info, and I don't want to say that, you know, definitely everything's moving over to YouTube, but it is interesting and it is obviously very doable from a technical standpoint. We're here, we're doing it, and I'm generally able to keep up with you guys and what you're saying. Generally able to follow the super chats and everything. So it seems like it's viable and it might be a thing. But again, I don't want to oversell or anything. Wow, I got 2 void metal. When the fuck did I get void metal? Nice. I don't want to oversell or you know, make promises or anything like that. It's one of the reasons I haven't turned on notifications for the or excuse me, subscriptions for the YouTube side, is I don't know whether how much content we're going to create here. But it has been really cool getting to meet and talk and interact with a lot of you who don't make it over to the Twitch side. For those of you who came over from the Twitch side, thank you for coming along and you know, continuing to support me. I appreciate that very much. But Mixer would have been taken off now with Twitch eating shit. I mean, like, Mixer just needed Microsoft to be willing to commit, and they weren't. If you start on YouTube more, don't expect to be able to continue following the chat. I'm just giving you a heads up that it's going to be almost impossible in larger streams. Well, I mean, that's also in... That same thing applies to Twitch. There's a point where you can't... You just literally can't read as much as going by, right? Your fellow knight with a $20 tip. Glad to finally see someone I enjoy playing this game I've been interested in. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, it's been a very nice, relaxing game. It has not in any way been a, like, man, I'm engaged in the story and everything like that, but it's been nice and chill and kind of background, right? I appreciate that, Outcast, but it's one of those things you need to kind of test and verify for yourself. Does the tube have slow mode? It has a couple different things. I don't know all of our options there. It definitely does have a slow mode, though. I definitely been in channels where you say something and then you can't say something for another minute. I appreciate that, Trina. Thank you. Yeah, there's no easy raid, but honestly, I mean, particularly, like, the whole concept of hosting and all that, Twitch has watered down to a point where it doesn't have that much value anyway, because it's like, auto-hosting, say I auto-host your channel, when someone goes to my channel when I'm offline, they're going to see my trailer, they're going to see my last VOD, and it's not unless you, like, go through the carousel and move over to a different area that you actually see the auto-host, the hosting. So that's less of a concern. Rating is a thing, and you know, like, it'd be nice to be able to have some compatibility better, but I would never expect that to work. So it's you know, it's just kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bye, Cameron. Hi, Josh. How are you? YouTube definitely more accessible for Roku viewers than Twitch. Yeah, I had the Twitch app for YouTube for a while, and then it went away, and I had a secondary one, and I don't know whether that's still there, but I haven't tried watching on the Roku for a while. Roku is the main thing that I use at home when I watch TV. I don't watch TV a ton, but if I am watching TV, then it's usually through the Roku. Settle down. Yeah, I don't see any incentive for YouTube to allow Twitch rating or for Twitch to allow YouTube rating either. Like, that would be the company dedicating resources to developing a feature that takes people off of their platform. It's not a great business sense to do. Kate, thank you for the $5 in the sheep moat. I appreciate it. What Lang? Do. Hi, Buffy. Holy crap, it's Polly Pants. What's up, Polly? How you doing? So you think Twitch, YouTube would be pissed if I made an API to link the two services together? I mean, I don't know what their service level agreement is and stuff, but if you want to try, go for it. Deleting your own message? I said something that's stupid. I shall remove. You're on PC and you can now tag people. Yeah, apparently mobile tagging is rough. I watch all the Vault Hunters content on YouTube, Sparkles VODs. You won't be able to live stream it here. No, because the all the integrations and stuff all are direct into Twitch. It's just literally not set up at all to support YouTube streaming. Can confirm mobile tagging sucks. Excuse me, sorry, pardon me. I don't know how many I have of each of these. I think I'm missing chains. Is there clipping on YouTube? I don't think so. There's YouTube Shorts, but I don't know if they have the concept of clipping. What are you using for coding? I'm not coding anything. When I did code, I would use typically PHP. I don't know if that's what you're asking or not. There is clipping? Interesting. Well, that's pretty neat. Thank you, Riyasha, for the €5 and throwing it in Toxic's name. I appreciate it. Biggest things I dislike about YouTube so far is no chat colors, poor mobile tagging, no raid feature, and I can't use my Prime subscription on Zine. Here, like I do every month on Twitch. Yeah, no, I mean that's all fair, and that's one of the reasons that we wanted to, like, you know, kind of ease into this and take a look around before making any big jumps or decisions. And so we'll see how it all plays out, of course, but it is interesting to try and to look at and all that. Way more integrated and less time consuming than Twitch to clip. That sounds nice. So those are all the same. Cool. Let's finish making our rings. I'm doing this mostly, like, I don't actually want any of this stuff. I'm just raising jewel crafting and, more importantly, spending my spending some of my freaking ingots. Definitely need a sheep PFP now. I mean, it just makes sense, right? For you, it just makes sense. Help, help! Oh, Popeye. One thing I haven't done in this is, like, visit any of the higher level zones, really. I ran through one, like, on the road to its settlements, but I haven't, like, explored it all. I'm pretty baby for those. I think they start around 25. Okay. Jewel crafting, level 70. We can now make common gemstone dust. Yay, I have learned how to grind gemstones into less gemstones. Where's the closest danger zone? I think it's just to the north of me. I think this is 51 to 60. That's a healthy boy. 26 to 35. So these are all like these are like your starters. These four, and then you get your 26 to 35s. I think Brightwood's what I've ran through briefly. Yeah, you can see by the way I've discovered something there. But, oh my goodness. What are the next games you're planning to play with Sparkly Pants? I mean, MC Eternal's been doing great, so I think we're gonna start there and go from there. LBN, thank you for the £5. I appreciate it. I think that we're gonna conclude that. We need. I need a little bit of time, and I still need to eat my food, and then we're gonna be going over. So make sure you're following Pionk on Twitch if you haven't already. Twitch.tv/PJONK. And I'll be in party games there doing some golf with friends, and then Gmod prop hunt. So I hope to see you all there in about an hour, a little bit over an hour. And until then, thank you guys for coming out for the test and for being so lovely. It's been great. Kai-Star, I'm sorry we missed you. But it's been definitely interesting and given me a lot to think about, right? So we'll see how it all goes. Other than that, thank you all again. Carrie Smith, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. Oh, it's stressful, it's scary, but new things are interesting, so we tried it out. Yeah, and I'd say, hang out for the raid, but I guess there's no raid, but, we'll be there, so here's this, and here's this. I'll see you guys next time.
You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now when everything is done?
I literally just opened up my Twitch following page to see who's right over